If there is one thing you don't want to do in this bad weather is to wait for a bus at the bus stop. In today's video, we are going to show you how you can get your driving license in Saskatchewan successfully. Stay tuned. So guys, welcome back once again to our channel today. Today we will be discussing with you the how to get a driving license in Saskatchewan, the procedure, the documentation and the fee structure of how to go about and get your driving license in Saskatchewan.
But before we start, one important thing that you guys have to do is subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe guys.
60% of the viewers who are watching our videos, they are not subscribing. It only takes 1 second.
Yes,
to click
I
on
know
that
you
button.
guys are liking our videos and thank you so much for your support. But please subscribe to our channel for our channel growth. Thank you guys.
So to start with the driving license procedure, as you might already know, the driving license issuing authority here in Saskatchewan is called SGI. So it's a government body. They have their rules and procedures well defined on their website. And we are now going to tell you all about what you need and how you should prepare and what you have to pay to get a valid driver's license.
So to get your driving license, the first most important step is you need two pieces of ID. One is a photo ID, which can be any government issue photo ID that you might have. And the second most important thing is to get a proof of residence.
To start with the proof of identification, you can use either of these documents. One can be your passport, your PR card, your study permit, work permit, or your landing document. All government wants to see is three things, which is your legal name, your signatures, and your date of birth. So you can either use one or two of these documents and then show them these three things. And that will make your one proof of identification. And the second one is
the proof of residence. The proof of residence can be your rental or your lease agreement. That is the number one. The number two can be, or if you don't have a rental or a lease agreement, you can have a bank statement, or you can give your internet bill, or you can give your employment letter or pay stub. So any of these will prove as your proof of residence ID.
And one important thing is, before you go out to get a driver's license here, one important document that you must bring is your home country's driver's license if you have one. It's going to help you a lot, how we'll tell you later. So to start with, once you've proved both your residency and identity, you will be allowed to take a knowledge test. But what's this knowledge test is all about? How to prepare? You can go online to SGI's website. There is a link that we leave in the description box. Go to that link and you will find a driver's handbook. You can download it, print it if you have access to the printer, and you can start reading it. This book contains all the rules, regulations, signs, and all the safety procedures and whatever you want to drive here in Saskatchewan. It is very important to give this book a one thorough read. And after you've done this, you can go to the same link and there is a way you can practice the online test by doing the practice questions on their website. Some people do not read the book, they just do the practice questions. By doing that, you can memorize all those questions. But when you appear for a test, what happens is there is always one or two or three questions that you have never seen. So it's always important to give one thorough read to the driver's handbook.
So guys, in order to book your road test or your written test, you have to pay the fees. And the fees you have to pay is, for written test, it is $25, and for a road test, it is $55. You can pay through online or in person, whatever works best for you. So guys, once you have cleared your knowledge or written test, the next step is to book your road test. But in order to book your road test right away, you have to prove that you are an experienced driver in your home country. So in order to do that, remember to get your experienced valid license from your home country, so you can show this to SGI and they will waive your learning period.
If you don't have your home country's driver's license, they will put you in a learner's class. When you clear, you will get a class 7 learner's license. You'll have to wait for a year to change that class 7 to a class 5 valid driving license.
Right.
Bringing your home country's driver's license, you can prove that you were an experienced driver in your home country. So SGI will take that into account and waive your learning period off.
Yes.
So now, once you have cleared your written test or a knowledge test, you will be required to do a road test. To do a road test, you should start to drive and practice. So what you can do is you can either hire an instructor, a driving school, or you can go to your friend, relative, and they can take you out for a ride. They can show you what all things you have to take care of when you are driving. There are mainly 3 or 4 things that you have to focus on when you are driving. Is some things which you have not done in your home country, like lane driving, like speed limits. You should be driving as per the speed limits. And the third thing is safety of the pedestrians, of people who are walking or crossing the street on the roads. And the fourth thing is parallel parking.
Yes.
That's
a big one.
Yeah. It's that you can get a driver's license if you cannot do a parallel parking.
Yeah.
You have to have enough practice of parallel parking before you can go for a road test.
So guys, it's time to get behind the wheels and book your road test. The key to book your road test is book in non-rush hours on a weekend or a weekday. It should be non-rush hours, which means if you're booking on a Saturday morning, book it like first thing in the morning. And if you're booking on a weekday, I would suggest book it between 10 to 12, 1 to 3, or 6 to 8 kind of timing. So that ways you have no or minimum traffic on the road, which helps you to clear your road test more confidently with less distraction, and you'll just be fine.
So when you go for a road test, just be very confident that, and then all you gotta do is listen to the instructions of the guy who's taking your test. He's gonna say, take a left, take a right, go straight. All you gotta keep in mind is that you are following the lane driving, you are following the speed limit, you are turning when it's safe. Proceed when it's safe is the one main rule. And you are allowed to make 9 mistakes or less. So up to 9 mistakes, you are okay. You will get your driver's license. And you will be surprised to know and that who got the driver's license in the first go. She cleared it in the first go, and I actually failed the first time, and I had to go the second time.
But he was my teacher, so it's all about, guys, getting the best tips and tricks, which he gave me with his experience. After the fact, he passed the test.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
So, guys, remember, there's always room.
And why I actually failed the first time was parallel parking.
Yeah.
So it's the most important thing that you have to do is enough practice of parallel parking.
Parallel parking, make sure if there's any pedestrians coming, that they get the right to first cross the road.
Yeah.
Third most important thing is when you're turning, you're giving your indicators, make sure you're giving them in right timing. You don't give them way far ahead.
Too soon and
So make sure you just be conscious about 3 or 4 things, and then you will be fine, because you can make still 9 mistakes.
Up to 9 mistakes. Yes, you're right.
So you can't be perfect in the first go, and everybody knows you are driving here for the first time. So the instructor does give you room for little bit mistakes, but not blunders. Right? So, yes, guys.
Yeah, so I hope this video helps you a lot to get your driver's license. This is all what we had to share about our experience and what all tips and tricks we can give you.
Yes.
So,
So, guys, stay tuned for more informative videos. If you guys have any questions regarding this video, do let us know. You can comment us, email us, whatever works best for you. But I hope everybody benefits out of this video who wants to apply for a driving license, or as a newcomer, or is hesitant about driving. Do not be hesitant. Be confident. Make good use of your practice hours, your knowledge through manuals. That's available on SGI, like Jasmeet said. But just go ahead. Okay. So all the best, and stay tuned for more videos. And
subscribe.
Guys, do subscribe to our channel for your ongoing support. Thank you. Bye.